When you get leverage, then you can get separation. When you initiate, you can separate.
Just finished up camp in Shell Lake, Wisconsin, headed to Oklahoma City. Got a huge announcement for those of you overseas on this week's episode of The Inside Out.
This will be relevant whether you're playing with the basketball or without the basketball. A lot of you guys are not creating space. And the reason you're not creating space is because you are not initiating contact. If you don't initiate contact, you can't get any leverage. So you have to initiate to separate. A lot of you are just dribbling down the floor and then you're trying to get space to the side. You're not going to be able to do that because you have no leverage. When you get leverage, then you can get separation. When you initiate, you can separate. Initiate contact, separate. So whether you're playing off the dribble, you're creating space this way, away from the defender, backing it up, creating space sideways like we're doing right now, whether you're stepping back to get separation to get a shot, whether you're playing off of the ball, right, and I'm trying to get open, initiate to separate. Initiate to separate. Now, Cooper, you're gonna go through each cone. Pound, inside out. Pound, inside out, pound, inside out for every cone. Don't go over the top of the cones, in and out. Now, if I pass, you pass. So if I throw you my basketball, you pass me your basketball as you go through the drill. Got it? All right, watch, here we go. Pound, inside out. Over your ball. Right hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Yep. All right, Landry, go, go. Good, next guy, go. Inside out. Good. Full line, go. Eyes, work your eyes. Ready? Stop. Straight. Your inside out is like 1 inch. You gotta get the ball all the way inside the cone. Ball and your foot inside of the cone. All right, foot, go. You guys are working on passing off the dribble, keeping your eyes up as you attack. Foot, man, foot. When you guys make a mistake in a drill, like it is so easy to read your body language, right? It's so easy to read what is going through your mind after you make a mistake. You guys can leave today understanding one thing. It'll be 100% worth your time being here. And that is that basketball does not define you. You can't let your self-worth be determined by your basketball performance. When you watch Steph Curry play.
Curry, quick release. Curry's 1 for 6, 0 for 5 from 3.
Whether he goes 1 for 10 from the three-point line or 9 for 10 from the three-point line, when he walks off the floor, he feels the same way about himself because he doesn't define his self-worth by how he plays. And ironically, that is what actually gives him the freedom to play the way that he plays. Because the bottom line is this, where does pressure really come from? Is pressure really from the fans or from your coach? It's from yourself. And why is it from yourself? What?
You don't want to do bad.
You don't want to do bad, why? You don't want to embarrass yourself. And so by tying your basketball performance to embarrassment, what are you doing? Putting a ton of pressure on yourself, right? So your pressure always comes from you. It's an internal thing. It has nothing to do with everybody else. And if you don't define your self-worth by how you perform, how much pressure would you have? Right? So if you can leave and ingrain that into your mind, it will change your game. Now, that doesn't give you the freedom to like come down and do whatever you want. Obviously, there's balance and you have to play within your strengths and play within your team. But when there's 7 seconds left and you got the ball in your hands and you're down by 1, where's the pressure come from? Because always got to keep that in mind. Basketball does not define you. So play through mistakes, enjoy it, enjoy the process, fall in love with the process of getting better, fall in love with the process of making mistakes. Because every time you make a mistake, you know that you're getting better.
So I left camp in Oklahoma City, landed in Minneapolis, now driving to next camp in Minnesota. And I realized that I completely forgot the big announcement. So here it is. We are expanding to Barcelona. Starting in August, we're going to start running some programming there at the Club Juventud Badalona. It is the same club that Ricky Rubio came up in when he was playing his junior program over there in Spain. And we are going to be running camps, training programs, coaches academies over in Barcelona, and most likely expanding to some other cities in Europe over the next 12 to 24 months. So if you're over in that area, we will get some more information to you soon out on our website and how to register to participate in some of those programs. Talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and got a lot of value out of it. We will see you soon.